Sanford and Son brought joy to millions, but behind the scenes, its stars faced heartbreaking struggles, illnesses, financial ruin, and personal tragedies. In 2025, we uncover the hidden stories behind TV's funniest show. Born December 9, 1922, died October 11, 1991, age 68, heart attack. Red Foxx, born John Elroy Sanford, was a comedic legend who paved the way for many black entertainers. His fearless approach to tackling racial and social issues with humor made him a trailblazer in stand-up comedy and television. As Fred Sanford, the wisecracking junk dealer, Foxx delivered iconic catchphrases and comedic moments that remain memorable to this day. Off-screen, Foxx's life was turbulent. Despite his television success, he struggled with financial problems due to poor money management and mounting tax debts. Married 4 times, and his relationships were marked by turmoil, with all 4 marriages ending in divorce. On October 11, 1991, Foxx suffered a fatal heart attack while filming The Royal Family. Ironically, the man who often faked heart attacks as Fred Sanford collapsed doing what he loved most, performing. Born October 19, 1920, died September 14, 2002. Age 81, complications from diabetes. LaWanda Page's portrayal of Aunt Esther, Fred Sanford's Bible-quoting, sharp-tongued nemesis, was both hilarious and unforgettable. Her fiery character became a fan favorite, delivering iconic insults and keeping Fred on his toes. Behind the scenes, Page's life was marked by perseverance. Twice divorced, she endured the heartbreaking loss of her only daughter at a young age. Financial difficulties followed the end of Sanford and Son, as Hollywood often typecast her in similar roles. Despite these challenges, her decades-long friendship with Red Foxx provided solace and support. Page battled diabetes privately, continuing to entertain audiences until her death in 2002. Born November 15, 1930, died May 22, 2001, age 70, heart attack. Whitman Mayo brought warmth and humor to his role as Grady Wilson, Fred Sanford's well-meaning but often bewildered friend. While Grady's comedic misadventures charmed audiences, Mayo's real life was a mixture of triumph and sorrow. Mayo's acting career thrived, with roles in films such as The Main Event and DC Cab. However, financial instability plagued him during gaps in acting work. He married 3 times, with his final marriage lasting until his death. Red Foxx's passing in 1991 deeply affected Mayo, and his health deteriorated in his later years. He succumbed to a heart attack in 2001, leaving behind a legacy of resilience and humor. Born July 10, 1945, died November 25, 2016, age 71, respiratory failure. Ron Glass brought charm and sophistication to his role as Herman Edwards on Sanford and Son. His career continued to flourish, with notable roles such as Shepherd Book in Firefly. Behind the scenes, Glass endured personal challenges. His first marriage ended quickly, leaving him with a sense of personal failure. The loss of several close friends, including Richard Pryor, profoundly affected him. In his later years, Glass struggled with respiratory issues, which ultimately led to his passing in 2016. Born March 31, 1938, died February 27, 2019, age 80, complications from a stroke. Nathaniel Taylor's portrayal of Rollo Lawson, Lamont Sanford's stylish and street-smart friend, added charm and humor to the show. Off-screen, Taylor's life was shaped by both personal and professional challenges. Taylor faced immense tragedy when his wife died in a car accident, leaving him to raise their son alone. Financial struggles emerged after Sanford and Son ended, as consistent acting opportunities became scarce. Despite remarrying later in life, the pain of his earlier losses lingered. Taylor suffered a stroke in his later years and passed away in 2019. Born March 10, 1910, died April 15, 1997, age 87, heart and kidney failure. Don Bexley, known as Bubba, Fred Sanford's cheerful and good-hearted friend, brought warmth and laughter to the show. His joyful personality on screen was a reflection of his kind spirit off-screen. After Sanford and Son ended, Bexley struggled to find steady acting work, which led to financial difficulties. His close friendship with Red Foxx spanned decades, and Foxx's death in 1991 was a devastating blow to him. In his later years, Bexley's health declined, and he passed away in 1997 from heart and kidney failure. Born January 25, 1937. Died January 4, 2021, age 83, cancer. Gregory Sierra's portrayal of Julio Fuentes, the kind-hearted and understanding neighbor, added depth to Sanford and Son. Sierra's acting career extended beyond the sitcom with notable roles in Barney Miller and Miami Vice. Sierra endured personal struggles, including the loss of his father at a young age, which shaped his compassion for others. He was deeply involved in social causes, though his activism sometimes hindered his career opportunities. Sierra battled cancer privately and passed away in 2021, leaving behind a body of work that resonated deeply with audiences. Born June 28, 1932, died November 24, 2005, age 73, kidney failure. Pat Morita, best known for his role as Mr. Miyagi in The Karate Kid, brought humor and charisma to Sanford and Son as Ah Chu, a character frequently teased by Fred Sanford. Morita's early life was marked by immense hardship, including contracting spinal tuberculosis as a child and spending nearly a decade in hospitals. His family was later interned during World War II. These struggles shaped his resilience and comedic talent. Despite his success, Morita battled alcoholism, which strained his relationships and health. He passed away in 2005 from kidney failure. Born April 7, 1941, died November 28, 2013, age 72, cancer. Danny Wells, known for his role as Danny Taylor on Sanford and Son, added a touch of lightheartedness and humor to the series. Beyond the show, he gained recognition for portraying Luigi in the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. While his on-screen persona exuded warmth and wit, Wells' personal life was more complex. He was briefly married, but his career demands led to estrangement from his daughter, which left him with lingering regrets. In 2013, Wells was diagnosed with cancer, a battle he kept private. He passed away later that year at the age of 72. Born May 31, 1924. Died January 17, 2003, age 78, natural causes. Fritzi Burr appeared in several episodes of Sanford and Son, often playing small yet impactful roles that showcased her sharp comedic timing. A versatile character actress, she had a long career in television and film, frequently cast in comedic parts. Off-screen, Burr faced numerous personal struggles, including multiple miscarriages and the sudden loss of close friends. These challenges led to bouts of depression that she battled throughout her life. Despite these difficulties, she remained dedicated to her craft. Burr passed away in 2003 from natural causes, leaving behind a quiet but significant legacy in the entertainment world. Born November 3, 1923. Died November 2, 2011. Age 87, cancer. Leonard Stone played Mr. Grayson on Sanford and Son, delivering a memorable performance with his comedic style. Stone is perhaps best known for his role as Mr. Beauregard in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, where he played the impatient father of Violet Beauregard. Stone's life off-screen was a blend of professional success and personal tragedy. He and his wife Carol experienced the devastating loss of their young son, an event that deeply affected their marriage. Despite these challenges, Stone continued to act until his later years, even as his health declined due to cancer. He passed away in 2011, just one day shy of his 88th birthday. Born January 1, 1925. Died January 8, age 56, pneumonia. Matthew Beard, known as Stymie from The Little Rascals, played Otis Littlejohn on Sanford and Son. His presence on the show added a sense of familiarity and nostalgia for fans of classic television. Beard's life, however, was marked by hardship. After his early fame as a child star, he struggled to transition into adulthood, eventually falling into drug addiction in his 20s. His marriage fell apart, and he became estranged from his family. Despite these struggles, Beard overcame his addiction and returned to acting later in life, including his role in Sanford and Son. Sadly, his health deteriorated in his final years, and he passed away in 1981 from pneumonia. Born May 6, 1911. Died September 12, 1986, 75, cancer. Frank Nelson's brief appearance as a co-pilot in a 1976 episode of Sanford and Son remains memorable due to his signature comedic delivery and his famous catchphrase, "Yes." Nelson was a seasoned actor and comedian with a career spanning radio, television, and animation. Off-screen, Nelson lived a private life with his wife, Viola Vaughn. Although they had a long and loving marriage, they endured heartbreak when they were unable to have children. In his later years, Nelson was diagnosed with cancer, which forced him to cut back on his professional commitments. He passed away in 1986, leaving behind a legacy of humor that continues to be celebrated. Born November 15, 1921, died April 10, 2000, age 78, natural causes. Arnold Johnson portrayed George Hutch Hutton, Fred Sanford's easygoing friend who shared in his comedic antics. Johnson's acting career spanned decades, with roles in notable films like Menace to Society and The Buddy Holly Story. Off-screen, Johnson faced significant personal challenges. His marriage ended in divorce after years of separation, leaving him with feelings of loneliness in his later years. As acting roles became scarce, he also experienced financial difficulties. Despite these challenges, Johnson remained a supportive friend and mentor to younger actors. He passed away in 2000 from natural causes. Born July 17, 1927, died December 25, 2005, age 78, cancer. Roy Stewart, who played Barton Farley on Sanford and Son, added charm and humor to his role. Stewart's career extended to both television and theater, with notable appearances in The Twilight Zone and The Dick Van Dyke Show. Despite his successes, Stewart faced challenges in Hollywood, where he was often typecast in roles that limited his potential. Personally, he endured the loss of several close friends, which weighed heavily on him as he aged. Stewart battled cancer in his later years and passed away in 2005, leaving behind a legacy of perseverance and dedication to his craft. Born March 7, 1917, died July 18, age 76, Empayima. Davis Roberts played Dr. Caldwell, the ever-patient physician who dealt with Fred Sanford's hypochondriac tendencies. Roberts had a prolific career, with roles in films like The Andromeda Strain and Westworld. Roberts' personal life was marked by loneliness. Never marrying, he often felt isolated, and the racial discrimination he faced throughout his career limited his opportunities. The death of his close friend and co-star Scatman Crothers in 1986 left Roberts deeply shaken. In his later years, Roberts battled empyema, which ultimately claimed his life in 1993. Born September 20, 1921, died November 7, 1995, age 74, heart attack. Slappy White, a lively comedian with impeccable timing, played Melvin, Fred Sanford's old friend. His quick wit and charm brought an additional layer of humor to the show. Slappy had a long career in comedy, starting in the segregated Chitlin circuit, where he performed for audiences often divided by race. Off-screen, White faced personal challenges. He was married to dancer Pearl Bailey, but their relationship ended in divorce due to their busy, conflicting schedules. White was deeply affected by the sudden death of his close friend Red Foxx in 1991, which marked a turning point in his life. His health began to deteriorate in the years that followed, and he passed away in 1995 from a heart attack. Born November 15, 1935, died October 9, 1991, age 55, heart attack. Phyllis Rasulala made a brief but impactful appearance as the Heart Fund Man on Sanford and Son. Known for her strong presence, Rasulala also had significant roles in Roots and Blackula, cementing her legacy as a powerful performer. Off-screen, Rasulala faced immense challenges, including the tragic loss of her first husband in a car accident early in their marriage, leaving her a single parent for years. She later remarried, but the scars of her earlier loss remained. She also struggled with the limitations of being typecast in the industry, as she was often confined to playing stoic, authoritative figures. Rasulala herself suffered from heart complications, which she kept private until her untimely passing in 1991 at the age of 55. Born July 12, 1920. Died September 14, 2000, age 80, Empayima. Betty Richards brought warmth and wisdom to her portrayal of Aunt Ethel on Sanford and Son. Beyond her role in the series, Richards had a celebrated career, appearing in notable films like Guess Who's Coming to Dinner and In the Heat of the Night. Despite her professional success, Richards faced significant challenges, including persistent racial discrimination that hindered her opportunities in Hollywood. She was briefly married but chose to dedicate her life to her craft and social activism. Richards battled emphysema in her later years and passed away in 2000 at the age of 80. Her legacy as a trailblazing performer and advocate remains inspiring. Born December 2, 1919. Died May 5, 2019. Age 99, heart failure. Norma Miller, dubbed the Queen of Swing, appeared as Dolly Simpson on Sanford and Son. Her vibrant presence and sharp comedic timing brought life to the character, making her a memorable part of the show. Miller's life was as dynamic as her performances. A legendary swing dancer, she broke barriers in entertainment, though she often faced discrimination as a black woman in the industry. She experienced personal heartache, including the loss of her long-term partner, a fellow dancer, in the 1950s. In her later years, Miller dealt with chronic health issues, including diabetes, which eventually led to heart failure. She passed away in 2019 at the remarkable age of 99, leaving behind a legacy of talent and resilience. Thank you for being here. Every like, comment, and subscription inspires me to keep creating.